Boom, ladies and gentlemen, it is official. We are this year going to do the first executive protection symposium, right? So many of you know that I've been doing the Protector Symposium for quite a few years, and it's been awesome, man. Like, we've been able to really change people's lives, but this year we're going to aim at something a little bit different. I've been wanting to do this forever, and I'm going to use the skills I learned from the first event to do this. This is going to be an event aimed at executive protection professionals. This is going to be an event aimed at agents and management level, team leaders, and folks that are building their careers. I wanted to create an event that had extreme value to us. You know what I mean? So like, we're out in the industry, we go to events, and why do we go to these events? Because of networking, right? What if I could create an event that supercharged the networking impact on your career and those relationships? This event, the EP Symposium, is designed to do that. I will get you in front of hiring managers. You will be able to get your professional photo taken on site. You will have a number of experiences with those same hiring managers that will help you be identified to be hired. There's going to be multiple sub-networking events inside this event. You're going to have the opportunity to train if you want to and get certifications that you maybe didn't have enough time to get during the year. Plus up on some medical certs, take a pistol course, take a number of different courses that we can knock out in the course of a day, and just plus up your training jacket so you walk away with definite, validated, value to take out into the industry to make you even more hireable. And let these training directors see you, right? Have industry conversations that are led by the crowd, so you're not just sitting there watching PowerPoint presentations the whole time and wondering if you're getting value. This event is carefully crafted to get value to the agent on the ground and team leaders so that we can find each other, get work, and have the most valuable careers of our lives in the protection industry. There's never been anything like this. We're going to focus on hard skills and soft skills. And if you really want to, you'll also get a chance to compete in the Protector Games and find out where you stack up in the industry. But that's not for everyone. You don't have to participate in it. But I can't wait to bring you the EP Symposium coming to you this year. Hit the links below, sign up, early bird prices, all the madness. We're just warming up, we're just getting started. This is gonna be amazing. God bless Semper Fi, more to come. Boom, what's going down, you guys? Man, it's an honor to have all y'all here. I'm super stoked, super excited to talk to you guys about this EPX event. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys give me some thumbs ups if you can hear me? Look at that, I got nothing but thumbs ups. Boom, yeah, that's what's up. Man, we still got some folks coming in the room. Good to go. Awesome. Hey, so the thing is, I'm just glad I'm crazy enough to do these events, man. I have been in this industry for a while. I've been going to the events for a while, and I felt that now, based on what I've seen and what I've done and the experiences I've had taking our students and guys I've been mentoring into these events, in and out of them, and with my experience building life-changing events, I'll get into that a little bit. I thought it was time for me to plant my flag and approach the event space for the executive protection industry. So enter the EP Expo, baby, the EP Expo, still letting folks in the class. So significance, relationships, experience. That's what this whole entire thing is about. And the reality is, this is the formula for you having a successful and stable executive protection career. So with no further ado, let's jump into it. You guys who know me know that I look at time as God's currency. So I'm going to give you everything I can as fast as I can, jam all this in here. This is a nice hybrid presentation. You'll get some videos, you'll get me hammering. And then as we get down range, you'll get an opportunity to bounce questions off me. We might even make the event even better while we're sitting here on this call. Boom. So who is this presentation for? This presentation is for EP professionals and bodyguards who want the fast track to career success through information, reputation, and relationships. This presentation is for EPX participants, those who are getting ready to go to this course. So information, reputation, and relationships. This is a trifecta for success, right? Anybody who's been in business knows that business is nothing more than the commerce of relationships. And that is what I've
honestly become really good at really fostering in this game. So for those of you just coming in, do me a favor, throw it on mute so we don't have to hear your dogs barking and your kids in the background. Love you. So let's get into it. Who am I? Byron Rodgers. I am CEO of 3 companies. Bravo Research Group, which is my boutique private security company based out here in Southern California. We also service Texas, Florida, and possibly a few other locations, depending on how these next couple conversations go. You know, I've been in the game. I'm a company owner. I will be there. I will be meeting you. I will be assessing you to see if you can represent my company as well as the myriad of other employers that were going to be there, right? So founder of major brands, those 3 brands I just mentioned. I've got the Executive Protection Lifestyle brand. That is the parent brand of this event. Protection is more than just a job. It's a lifestyle, the #1 podcast in the game. And I'm telling you all of this for a reason, right? Published author. I wrote a book called Finding Meaning After the Military. Book's done super good. I'm in talks to take that book to the next level. But it's all about the transitional space between getting out of the military and achieving success. It's a book all about transition and the software that I was able to use by the grace of God to achieve a measure of mission and success in the 1st Civilian Division. Multiple podcasts, Executive Protection Lifestyle podcasts, and also the Protector Nation podcast, Executive Protection Lifestyle, industry facing, right? Protector Nation, everyone facing. Real quick side note, my mission on this planet is to multiply protectors on the earth. I personally believe the protectors are the white blood cells in the body of humanity. The more protectors we have on the planet, the safer planet we have. Straight up, something happens, protectors get to it, start the breathing, stop the bleeding, protect the wound, treat for shock. We're all protectors, whether it's professional protectors or through the Protector Nation, training your mom, your sister, your son, you know, Army dudes, military dudes, law enforcement dudes. I want to multiply protectors. I'm a protector that does that, right? So apparently 25 years in the game. I didn't even really realize this, but the other day I was like sitting there and I was like, well, golly, I got out the Marine Corps, 2 deployments to Iraq with 3-1 Lima Company, weapons platoon. In case any of the trolls want to look your boy up, I was an 0351 anti-tank assaultman, survived some IEDs and stuff by the grace of God. But I was sitting there kicking it around the other day and I was like, golly, 2008 to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 9, 20. So I'm like, yo, I've been in this game for a minute, man. I've been in this game for a minute. It's gone quick. God is good. And 5 years of experience building life-changing events. So those of you who've been paying attention, we have the Protector Symposium that's been doing multiple iterations. We're on our 7th iteration this year of that event. How do I know that these are life-changing events? Because people pull me aside at the end of the event with tears in their eyes every single time, and they say, this event changed my life, right? Sometimes it's a 110-pound mom, and sometimes it's a guy who, you know, can't tell me his background. But that's what I really love, is that these events are for everyone. And I've been doing it in the broader civilian space, and now we're attacking the executive protection space. So 5+ years of life-changing events, not to mention our training events at the league. Multiple times people tell me that those, I know they've changed their lives because they launched careers after those, right? Over 200,000 followers and subscribers online. I've trained and mentored over 500 executive protection agents through my executive protection school, I think since about 2020, 21, right before COVID and all that stuff, which for me is one of the most rewarding things I've ever done. When a guy looks at me and says I had the best Christmas of my life because I could finally feed my family and buy all the presents that I wanted. You know, I've had multiple guys look at me and say, hey man, you know, you changed my life with this school and things like that. Right. So over 200,000 followers. Why is that important? Why is all this information important? It's important for you to understand that I'm not just someone who's maybe just been in the industry doing executive protection and is trying to now launch a live event. This is a realm that I understand very well, and a realm that I've been able to not master, but have had quite a bit of success in. And I understand what I'm doing, right? You don't get to 200+ followers and subscribers like by accident. Like, God is good, right? That's the reason for all this. But you start to learn success leaves clues unless you're clueless. So when I'm talking about the marketing prowess and the people we've been able to get in the industry, and when I get into the psychology of what it takes to have a good career in this industry and unlock stability and all these different things, you know, I'm talking because of the results we've had in other people's lives, because my background and being able to launch a successful executive protection career, both on the West Coast as a bouncer, starting as a bouncer in Cali, and on the East Coast, starting as a bouncer in Florida when I hit the reset button, right? So my job now is to bring those skills to good people in this industry. And that is a relationship-centric endeavor, right? As we get into this event, I know y'all, and for those of you who have gone to the events, you walk away with this question in your mind, right? Was this worth my time? Right? Like, it was cool. Like, I got to see cool people. I got to see some people from the internet. I got to see some people. Like, Nas is shaking his head. He's like, exactly. Like, did I travel all the way over here for no reason? Like, was this time I spent, is it going to translate into dollars, right? Have you ever gone to a networking event and wondered if it was worth your time? Are you afraid of going to a networking event only to find out it does not produce new opportunities for you, right? So, the problem, as we get into this deeper, bouncing between the two, boom, the problem is live events are one of the best ways to build your network and have a successful career. But that is only true when networking actually matters. If you're not one of the cool kids, in many cases, no one remembers your name. So the reason for that isn't because people are mean. The reason for that is this right here. This is what I walked away from the last event. Right here, bro. Right here, doc. You know what I'm saying? And cheat code, you want people to remember you, just put your face on your card. I don't care how ugly you are, how pretty you are, just put your face on your card, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because really, like, man, I love people. Like, you guys got to understand, like when I'm at these events, I can't sit and talk with every one of you because like it's like socializing at 150 miles an hour. But like, I would if I could. Yeah, I mean, like, if some of you guys are in here and I ain't responded to your DMs, I'm just gonna apologize because I can't keep up with all the socializing. So this is why I try to create events where we can actually have a connection and we can actually foster a relationship and we can hang out for a Saturday and a Sunday. This is why, man, because every hitter at that event, every boss at that event, every PPO at that event is walking away with this right here. And they're sitting there and they're like, what do I even do? Who even were these people? If you come to the league, I'll show you how to make this really matter, because the money's in the follow-up and your ability to connect to someone digitally and maintain that connection. That's another conversation. But that's the problem with these events, right? You go to the event, and you come home and maybe you get a call, maybe you don't. Our students who I coach before the events, they have for sure gotten things done. But generally, a lot of events you go and you're like, man, like I walked the floor, I met dudes, I shook hands, we talked for 2 seconds, and that was my only shot. If you were smart, you had an elevator pitch already established before you got there. You shot your shot, and then boom, everyone was on to the next one, right? And that's what makes these events less sticky. So, boom. So let's get into some solutions. How can the EPX event help my career? Let's talk solutions. If you're looking for networking, right? Business is the commerce of relationships. Business is the commerce of relationships, right? Repetition is the mother of all skill and learning. Ladies and gentlemen, business is the commerce of relationships. So you might think that you need to know that company owner, that PPO, and you do. And it's not even so much about you knowing them. It's really more about who knows you in this game. And the reality, the fast track to success is putting yourself in a position where all the agents in your area, all the agents in your zip code, or all the agents in the game know who you are, right? So spending time with your peers, creating memories with your peers, this is where you start to make the money. If you're looking to enter the industry, right? So you've never been in the game, this event will supercharge that, because you will actually be put in a room with the people who are in the game that need to know you, that'll be able to look at you in 2 seconds and be like, yo, that's a good dude. I want to bring that dude in. I want to show him the way. I think he'd be good for my company. If you're not in front of these people, you're not going to get access. So if you're looking to make a name for yourself in the industry, How do you make a name for yourself in the industry? Experiences, right? So at the EPX event, what are we going to do? We're going to have multiple different opportunities for you to gain significance, right? You come to the Protector Games, you compete in the Protector Games. Whether you win or not, you're going to have fun kicking it with the boys, messing around, shooting, doing a little bit of medical. You're going to show that you're not so insecure that you can't compete and you're okay with not being the best. Like, I'm probably not going to win the competition. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not supposed to win the competition. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's my excuse. Otherwise, I would definitely win the competition. Anyways, I'm just playing with y'all. But you know what I'm saying? Like, let's come and have a good time and compete. If you don't want to compete, I'll talk more about that. You can get some certs because a lot of us are working so much, we don't have time to get certs. Anyway, so make a name for yourself. Come out there, compete, sweat next to a dude, do some medical next to a dude, or do that and just become part of what's going on. Get in the conversation when me and Elijah Shah are sitting on stage having a conversation. Put a question on the board and let us talk to you and answer your question. Let people hear your mind, the types of things you're thinking about. Join in the conversation, right? So significance, you're going to have a room charged with powerful people. You'll be able to gain significance and notoriety in that room, and it's designed that way very deliberately. If you're looking to learn from the best, success leaves clues unless it's clueless. I'm on calls with hundreds of dudes. I'm on calls with a lot of dudes per week, a lot of dudes per month right now as we fill the rest of our courses for this year. I'm here to tell you right now, success leaves clues unless you're clueless. We have a formula to get you guys in this game and get you the careers you want. But the ones that win are the ones that learn and take action. You're going to have an opportunity to learn from some of the best in this event. And these are going to be the cheat codes. Like literally, what we're trying to do here in terms of having an amazing career with each other is not hard. You just need the information, the access, and the implementation. So if you're looking to make memories, all of these things, these relationships, business being the commerce of relationships, all these things hinge on networking is emotional, ladies and gentlemen. Networking and relationships is emotional. People will not remember what you say to them. They will remember how you make them feel. So spending a weekend together, Saturday, Sunday, event day, mixer in the evening, catching up with your boys, event, auditorium, VIP protector party in the evening, making memories, making history. This is the first event. This is the type of stuff that cements you with the right people who are serious about the game. Because I'm going to tell you something, only people that come to EP events are people that are serious about the game or people who are getting into the industry who are serious about getting into the industry, who end up being the people who are serious about the game, right? Pericletus said this, and you guys all know it. Out of every 100 soldiers, 10 of them shouldn't be there. 80 of them are just targets. 9 of them do all the real fighting, and we're blessed to have them. But there is the one. He is a warrior, and he brings the rest home. When it comes to training or events, I'm here to tell you, we have a mailing list of over 70,000 agents. I'll send an invite out to over 300 agents to come. Just go to the shooting match with me, and a handful. I'm telling you, it's the same ratio every time. It's like 3, 4, 5, 6 cats that show up and actually come do it. So when you have an event full of people that I have spent marketing dollars and have given this to and have worked to get in that room, you're going to have a room full of people who are serious about the game. Whether they're new to the game or OGs in the game, those are going to be the people who are going to be leading our industry in the next few months to years in this industry. I guarantee it. Because much of the industry is full of people who just have a job and want to phone it in. And those of you who've been in law enforcement and military, you already know what I'm talking about. So, boom, let's move into the actual event structure. Day one, this is an idea I've been had for a long time. I've been sitting on this one. And I knew it was about time for me to launch it and attack because some of these cats out here, they was getting ready to copy your boy. So I had to make moves. So here we are, man. You know what I'm saying? So the Protector Games. This is about to be the annual event where cats go, and this is going to be like Protector Games beef. Like, this is going to be the event where people go and we find out who's who in the industry. 90% of us competing are just having fun. You know what I'm saying? We just kicking it and we just having a good time, like any shooting competition, whatever. It's my turn. Let me go do my thing, you know? But there's going to be that group of dudes. We all know it, at the tip of the spear, taking it super dead serious. You know what I'm saying? Trying to like slit each other's tires in the parking lot so they don't make it to the event because they want that title and they want to win the prize and be the #1 winner at the Protector Games. We'll have different divisions, we'll have different trophies, but the Protector Games is going to be that point of contention where folks show up just to say who's who in the zoo. Mad significance coming out of this, right? So the Protector Games is going to be huge. We are doing this training at the Castellas Training Facility in San Diego, which is a 60+ thousand square foot warehouse with 2 shooting houses in it, an indoor range. What else we got? We got a half a naval ship in a box. We got a massive warehouse area where we can do vehicle stuff. I ain't put together the events for the Protector Games, and when I do, I ain't gonna tell you because it's gonna be top secret because you're gonna be surprised. But we're gonna have an amazing multi-stage competition where we're gonna rate you guys speed, accuracy, a little bit of medical, and some other things we're gonna throw in there, and we're gonna come out with who's got the best hard skills. Day 1 is the hard skills day. Now, if you don't want to compete and maybe you've been on the road and haven't been able to get to some training, I'm going to have some cert courses running in the background. I might have a guest instructor I'm talking to come out, give you guys a 1-day cert. I'm thinking I'm going to definitely have medical there. So you'll be able to get like possibly a TECC. We're trying to see if we can fit that in 1 day, but a first aid, AED. These are basic certs that you should be having as an executive protection professional that are extremely valuable, that families, that employers and clients and principals and stakeholders all like to see. So if you need to get those certs because you've been whatever, training, working, whatever, not training, working, we're going to make that available to you guys. At the end of the day 1, we are going to have our own social mixer. So at the end of every day, remember this thing's about relationships. We're going to get to click off safe, chill with each, or click back on safe, shall I say, hang with each other, have a few drinks. The dudes that smoke cigars have been smoking cigars and just relax and get to know each other. And this is where the relationship building comes. You just had a day, you sweat, you're wearing your tactical pants, all those different things. And boom, now you get to hang out with your boys and get to know each other. And then let's drop this quick video in here explaining some more of the details.
Boom, boom. What's up, guys? So as you know, we've got the EP Expo coming up, the EPX event. There's never been an event like this in the game ever, right? This event's going to cover the hard skills and the soft skills. I'm super stoked about this. And for this video, let's just talk about the hard skills, right? So for those of you who want to go to an event, you want to compete, you want to see where you stack up, you want to see if you can beat me. Yeah, I'm saying. Let's hang out, man. Let's shoot. This event's going to have multiple different aspects of executive protection. So there's going to be some medical in there, right? You're going to have to know a little bit of your medical. We got 2 shoot houses at the Castellas Training Facility. So you're going to be running through shoot houses. Maybe you'll be dealing with some attack on principal scenarios. I'm not going to tell you what the scenarios are. Maybe you'll be dealing with some principal retrieval scenarios. Maybe you'll be dealing with fighting your way out of the shoot house, protecting your principal. Maybe we'll be doing some things that have to do with how quick you can cover a principal draw. We're going to do all of it at the EP Expo. Maybe there'll be some vehicular stuff. We have the space. So come out, perform, compete. And if you don't want to compete, you can always do the training part of day 1. But the Protector Games event is here. Get your tickets. This is going to be amazing. And never forget, protection is more than just a job. It really is a lifestyle. Boom, boom.
Boom. Event structure. Day 2, soft skills. 7. Okay, boom. Soft skills. So day 2 is all about relationships. Day 2 is all about the conversation of executive protection. So we're going to be hanging in a room. We're going to be not doing any death by PowerPoint. We're not doing death by PowerPoint. We're doing straight up agent-led conversations, right? So imagine me, another SME on the stage, or 2 SMEs on the stage, and we're going to be answering your questions, having a conversation. We'll have an itinerary of conversation that me and him might bounce back and forth, but this whole thing is going to be happening on imagine a big screen like a movie theater, and your questions are going to go up there, and we're going to answer them. And you guys are going to be able to vote them to the top. We're going to use one of those softwares like that so that we are answering the questions you guys have based on the SME that's on the actual platform and what he does and his experience. So it's our way to serve you guys. That's one of the biggest things that we want to do at this event. We don't want it to just be presentation centric. So you're going to have 7 different SMEs. crowd-led conversation. We're going to have resume row. Resume row is going to be where you can go and meet all the companies in the game, the major companies in the game. They're going to have representatives and recruiters there. You're going to be able to meet all of them. You're going to be able to meet a bunch of California companies for sure. And you're going to be able to submit your resume, send your digital resume, and have conversations and let them see you and let them shake your hand. That's what really makes the big difference in this game, right? Professional photos. You guys, unfortunately or fortunately, the reality is one of the things that makes it so that you have a very successful career is your pro photo. Your pro photo, they can't ask you for it, but they want to see it. And your pro photo will speak volumes for you. We're going to have a professional photographer there. We're all going to be dressed really nice on the event, on the soft skills day. And you will be able to take an awesome pro photo that you can take with you out into the game to go on ahead and continue gaining career opportunities. And then finally, we'll have the VIP Protector Party. Basically, all the VIP Protector Party is the biggest party that I can throw based on how many of you guys sign up. That's all it is, bro. I ain't even making money on this event. I'm going to get a mansion. I might even get a yacht, depending on how many y'all come through. And we're going to have the VIP Protector Party. That's going to be on the final night. And my whole mission with that is to treat you guys like the clients for a night. That's what that's all about. So let's get into your speakers, and I'll be right back. Boom. What's up, guys? Next up, Will Geddes. He is like a real-life James Bond character. He's got his hands in the inner workings of every level of private security operations, things having to do with hostages, negotiations, extortion cases, you name it, he's been in it. You can always go and listen to his words on our podcast, the Executive Protection Lifestyle Podcast. Episode I did with him was amazing, and he's been in this game for a long time. Another very inspirational character, as a lot of his background is civilian-centric, but he has been doing all the things over there across the pond. You'll see him on almost every major news outlet overseas talking about all things having to do with private sector work. You name it, he's been involved in it. Terrorist operations, the climate with regards to public safety, protecting principals and clients all over the world, building teams, running teams all over the world. I'm excited to bring him over to our event as just a breath of fresh air and for us to learn something about the way he does things in other countries and the way they do a lot of work overseas. So with no further ado, it's going to be such an honor to learn from Will at this upcoming event. He's a living legend, and it's just going to be awesome to share the stage with him and to have a conversation that's going to be led by you, especially with regards to the parts of security that he may be involved in that you also want to get involved in, parts of security you may not even know exist. So with no further ado, it's an honor to welcome Will to the stage. He's going to be one of our subject matter experts at this upcoming Executive Protection Expo EPX event. We're just warming up, we're just unwinding. I can't wait to shake hands and hang with all of you there.
Boom. Todd Fox has been a well-respected name in the executive protection industry for years now. He's one of the greats, and while he's been lesser known because he's been focusing on really just doing the deed day in and day out on tour with celebrities and really facilitating a number of different contracts all around the world, he's really created quite a name for himself. People that I look up to and people that I work with he comes highly recommended. Todd Fox has been doing the deed all around the world. He's written a number of different books in the space. He's had an amazing impact on our industry behind the scenes for years. And so it is an absolute honor. He's a real deal guy. He's a martial artist. He's an instructor of a number of different agencies. He's working internationally. He lives on the road. So he's really helped a generation of folks have successful careers in this game and has one of the most reputable companies when it comes to dealing with A-list listers, events, and a number of different aspects of private security. As an executive protection professional, I respect him because he's doing the deed, he's had an amazing impact, and he can still do the deed as he competes to this very day in combat sports. Nonetheless, he's going to be joining us for this event, and he is going to be opening himself up to questions, sharing his experience at this upcoming EPX event. Go listen to the podcast we did with Tom Fox and you'll understand exactly why I wanted him to come to this one. This is going to be an event that you guys are not going to want to miss. I cannot wait. The EP Expo, EPX event is going to be something the game has literally never seen before. Looking forward to seeing you guys there, shaking your hands, training with you, and making serious contributions. Byron Rodgers, protector by nature and by trade.
Boom, Rick Sweeney. Now, he's been in the game for a long time. He's been a great friend, somewhat of a mentor when it comes to the training game. It's going to be amazing for him to share the stage with us at this upcoming EPX event, the EP Expo. His school, Sec4 International, has been rendering one of the most robust training batteries in the executive protection industry for years. It's been one of the top schools for years. He's joined forces with us at the league as our training director. It's been amazing working with him, rendering what I believe is some of the best executive protection training in the industry, right? His company focuses on executive protection operations overseas in third world countries and less permissive environments in most cases. When it comes to operating in places that aren't, as easy to operate in as the places that 90% of us operate in, Rick Sweeney is the guy. He's your subject matter expert. He does a lot of things south of the border, a lot of things Latin America, a lot of things in places in Europe and all around the world that many standard executive protection professionals who go to a lot of the nicer areas with executives and celebrities would really need a guide in order to effectively operate in. He's become a very close friend, like I said, somewhat of a mentor, and he's got a lot of amazing information to share. He's also probably the best trainer of executive protection operations, tactics, everything from driving, medical, shooting, but he's one of the best I know at putting together training for executive protection professionals, articulating the importance of training, how that impacts an executive protection professional's career, etc. So it's been one of the honors of my life to learn the training game, the in-person training game from him, and learn a lot about what he brings to the table. He's got an amazing background, but then also a lot of current experience. He's still operating and very much still operational. So it's been one of the greatest honors of my life to work with him, and I look forward to sharing the stage with him and allowing you guys to hit him with your questions and being put in a position where me and him can also serve you at this upcoming Executive Protection Expo coming to you guys. Get your tickets. It's going to be an honor. And remember, protection is more than just a job, ladies and gentlemen. It really is a life. Boom! Next up, Elliot Lowenstein, man. Elliot Lowenstein, a good friend, coming to the EPX event. Some of you guys might recognize him from, I don't know, maybe if you watch professional sports in the background when the fighters are coming out. Maybe you've seen him and his boys and crews he runs. This guy's been doing executive protection, event security at professional sporting events at the top of the game for years, traveling the world, solving the problems, keeping professional athletes safe, VIPs safe, running teams at the highest levels, right? He's kind of an icon of the executive protection industry when it comes to the professional sports arenas that we all watch and that we all want to work at. So this is going to be an amazing conversation. This is going to be one of the first times that he's ever come out to do an event like this in service to the industry like this. Well, pretty much because this is the only time, this is the first time there's been an event like this. So the EPX event, we're going to have Elliot hanging on the stage with me. It's going to be a Q&A driven conversation about what it really looks like to operate at those levels, what it really looks like to run teams internationally with regards to the things that he's been doing in the game. And this is important because there are different client demographics, and there's a demographic and a place for everyone in this industry. If this is the type of executive protection, private security, if this is where you want to be in the industry, traveling the world with these types of clients and doing things like this, then this is going to be a conversation you're not going to want to miss. So, man, Elliot's been a good friend for a long time. We've done some things together around the way in the game, and I am sure and I'm looking forward to having this conversation about executive protection at the top levels of the professional sports industry and venue security. So with no further ado, get your tickets to the EPX event. It's coming in hot. It's coming up fast, and space really honestly is limited. I look forward to serving you guys with this event in the game. Don't miss it. Hit the link. Let's go. Boom. What's up, guys? So next up, we've got Anton Kalajian coming to the EPX event. So I've known Anton for a while. Guardian is his protection service. These guys have been dominating the game in Florida. Some of the biggest, they're on one of the charts for one of the biggest businesses in the state of Florida. He's going to be coming to our EPX event in service to the industry for a few different reasons. So many of us, one, want to learn how to build a good business in the executive protection industry, and others want to learn what companies are looking for, what clients are looking for, when they're looking to hire guys, right? And who more to learn from than a guy who's grown up in the game, straight civilian background. Many of you've seen him on documentaries. Maybe he took around protecting 50 Cent. That's public information, but he's been a juggernaut in our industry for building an amazing company, building amazing teams, and being an exemplary agent out there in the industry. So me and Anton are gonna have a live podcast on the stage, and we're gonna sit there and serve you guys, answer questions for you guys, and help us all understand how to achieve some of the success he's achieved. So this is gonna be an amazing opportunity for you guys to drive the conversation and for us to contribute to the game. So come train with us, have the conversation with us, me, Anton Kalajian, and all the other greats on the stage at the EPX event, the EP Expo. Byron Rodgers, protected by nature and by trade, reminding you that this game is more than just a job, it's a lifestyle. Boom! Boom! What's up, guys? Elijah Shaw, EPX event. He's gonna be rolling into the event with us, and I'm super stoked, super excited. And we've done some things together. Me and Elijah have been going back and forth for years, supporting each other and working with each other, doing all kinds of things. We're gonna have a segment with him where me and him are just gonna be on the stage, facilitating a conversation with you guys and the man himself. If you guys don't know who he is, he's written a number of seminal books in the executive protection space. He's been working for a few decades for really the A-listers. He's the guy that really has been just dominating that space and that part of our industry. And also, though, not just working it, there's a differentiation here, working it and also running Icon, which is also his training company, but contributing to the game, contributing to agents, helping agents have successful careers, helping the industry become a better place. He's got a podcast, he's got a magazine, he's published some amazing books. So this is a guy who has a passion for teaching, he has a passion for contribution, and he has decades of experience at the top of the game with all the A-listers. If you are interested in that aspect of the industry, if that in that client demographic specifically within our industry, you know, come into this event to be able to hang with Elijah Shaw, talk with Elijah Shaw, and learn from Elijah Shaw, but also have a conversation with this SME that you guys, that is for you guys, designed for you guys, not I'm gonna give a PowerPoint presentation and you guys listen to me talk. It's gonna be amazing, you know. So he's gonna be here, EPX event, Elijah Shaw on stage. His segment is going to be all about what he does in the A-listers, serving the A-lister demographic. And it's going to be a conversation where we're just here to answer your questions and serve you guys as an industry, serve the agents, serve the team leaders, serve the company owners that are trying to figure out how to break into different aspects of the game and how to better serve their clients. So do not miss the EPX event, the EP Expo. It's coming up. Hit the link beneath the screen. Get your tickets now. Space is limited. We're going to cap it probably at about 150 to 200 folks, depending on which day you want to come. If you want to come and train and compete, obviously it's going to be capped on that. And there's also, this is going to be the biggest networking and career success development event in the game. Where literally this event is focused on relationships, networking, and career development in a number of ways that I've learned since I've been doing life-changing tactical events for half a decade now. All right, you guys, boom! We're looking forward to Elijah Shaw coming out, and looking forward to you guys coming out, getting to meet you, train with you, and serve you at the upcoming EPX event. Boom! So here we are, you guys. Those were the SMEs that we're going to be bringing in. It's a power-packed crew. Like it's heavy. It's relentless. That's all going to happen on the second day. We still got folks coming in the classroom. So you're going to get to hang with every single one of those SMEs and shake hands with them, spend time with them, listen to them, have conversations about what you want to talk about, what you want to learn about at this event. Massive value add, once in a lifetime opportunity, right? The other thing that I want to show you guys, let me go back into screen sharing here for a second, is boom. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Executive Protection Lifestyle Brand Circle website. This is basically our own social media platform, right? So how do you get here? You go to Executive Protection Lifestyle. This is the podcast, right? You come in here, community, podcast, training, right? And that's basically it. This is Executive Protection Lifestyle is not just a podcast. It is an executive protection brand. It's the executive protection brand, right? This is where you find your tickets. That little scrolly deal at the top, boom. You can go here and you can find your tickets. Obviously, I'm going to be hitting you guys up with these. If you guys want to look at sponsorships for your company, the whole sponsorship package, which talks about my digital marketing strategy, how this is an evergreen event for you and your company, how the event itself is just one part of the overall marketing matrix that I'm unleashing on the industry. We're going to have videos leading up to the event where your company can show up. We're going to have videos after the event where your company will show up. Your company will also get placed inside of our community. But this is the actual ticket purchase page where people will be able to get their tickets. So I wanted to show that to you guys real quick. But also, when you go to executiveprotectionlifestyle.com, yeah, photo's a little provocative, but it gets the people going. Anyways, so community, click on community. Some of you guys saw that movie. But anyways, click on community and you are inside of the Executive Protection Lifestyle platform. Why is this important to you on the EP Expo? It's important to you guys because this event, we're going to have our own special event area in here where everyone in this sidebar, it's going to say EPX1 because every single EPX is going to be its own classified event. Byron, why ever would you put everyone in their own group? Because the whole point is networking, right? So you're going to have access to the people that come to the event. They're going to have a profile here. You're going to be able to send them direct messages, talk with them, communicate with them in one of the chat rooms that we're going to build out here for this event specifically. So you're not going to have to deal with tracking them down using this, right? We're better than this. It's 2024, right? So I wanted to show you guys that real quick. You can make a free profile here. Join us here. There are a lot of different conversations going on here. You can buy courses to my school here. Shameless plug. It's my presentation. I get to do that. And so I wanted to show you guys that because there's a digital layer to this event that is extremely powerful and extremely important. And many of the events that you've gone to in the past did not have that digital layer. So once you're out of the room with people, they're gone forever. This event essentially will go on forever because the reality is you can always pop in that chat and just talk to people who are at the event and stay connected to them and have access to them. So career success in green, you guys know why. Stability, significance. What's career success really all about? In business, but also in executive protection, right? Stability, significance. Good careers are built on competent work and good relationships. Good careers are built on competent work and good relationships. Can this guy get the job done? And who knows him? Not who do you know, who knows him in the industry? Good relationships come from good experiences together. Remember, people don't remember what you say. They remember how you make them feel. Do you have experiences with other agents in this game? That's how they're going to remember your name. They're going to be like, oh, that was that dude who, who da 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 da. Oh, me and him went through the shoot house together. Da 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 da. Yeah, man, I was hanging with that dude at the mixer. Da 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 da. That's how you really cement your career, right? Significance and stability. What makes a good career? Significance. When they think back on the event, did you form a relationship? Career success, stability, significance. So if you're like most agents, you're currently working a gig you either don't like or you're on a detail you love at the moment. But this game changes quickly. So one huge pitfall that I see in this game that gets a lot of guys, just got one of my friends, and we're dealing with that right now, is the reality that you're almost like the Marine Corps or the infantry on the ground doing the work. You're with a family you like, you're on a detail you like, you're in a position you like, or you're not, but something changes above your head at the company level, right? The client wants a new company or brings in somebody who brings in a new company. Whatever happens, you can find yourself, it can be very feast or famine in this game, and you can find yourself having to remarket yourself. I didn't used to go to events because of this, because I was always working. I was like, I'm working, like I'm good. I don't need to go to these events. So there were times in my career where I failed to continue remaining relevant to the agents in the game and remaining relevant to the industry. And what did that do? It made it so that when I lost my current job, I had to re-plug in, re-get in with all the different companies. This is the type of event you can show up to, hang with the boys, go back to work. And if you need, or when you need, because everything's seasonal, you will have relationships. So instead of working as many side gigs and chasing the pager, I'm telling you, events are one of the best ways to continue making sure those relationships that your career may depend on and eventually will depend on are already warmed up, that you have that significance with those people. So career success, stability, significance. If you're like most people trying to get into the industry, you're submitting a resume and trying to find an entry point. What if you could shake hands and train and have a good time with company owners and decision makers? There's going to be a number of company owners in the crowd training with us, doing things. But as you all know, because you're all humans, nothing beats getting in front of somebody and shaking their hand, letting them see how you present, letting them see how you look in a suit, letting them see, maybe that you're not the best guy on the hard skills day, but that you're willing and you're actually there and you have a good work ethic, a good heart, and the right attitude. These things are what really go far. I can teach anyone tactics. I could care less. It's good character that you need, that we're all fighting over in the industry. And I don't want to be anywhere near you while you got to learn character, right? So boom. Career success, stability, significance. If in most cases, people just need to know who you are to want to work with you and that you exist in the first place. So like I tell you guys, I do all these consultation calls, right, on a regular basis. Some of you guys have been on consultation calls with me this week that are on this call. And something that I find very often, and I've mentored, hundreds of agents into this game at this point. And one of the things that I've found is there are a lot of you guys that are awesome. There are a lot of you guys that have so many assets that you can bring to a company. There are a lot of you guys that are just, honestly, the only thing you're missing when it comes to access is just getting in front of people and letting them know that you're available and you want to be in this game. Because as an employer, I can tell you what I'm looking for is good people. I can make you into a good agent, right? And so 90% of what we need is just to actually know of each other and get to know each other a little bit, to get the access we need, to get the shot that we need, to demonstrate the value we need to cement ourselves with a good opportunity. Significance, career success, stability, significance. Agents in the industry want to continue climbing the ladder, and that will come through relationships. Relationships are literally the key to success in this game. If you're stuck and you want to move, you need someone to open a door for you. If you want access, you need someone to open the door for you, right? You got a relationship with your light bill company. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how things really work. They make us focus on the dollars and they make us forget the humanity. And the humanity is the relationships. Okay. Career success, stability, significance continued as we get to these last few slides. Individuals wanting to get into the industry need to be competent and need relationships to give them access. So the competence, right? You got to be training. You got to be learning. This is going to be a nest for learning. Not just even learning from the SMEs, but learning from the overall conversations. As you guys know, I've executed on 300 plus podcast episodes easily, and I learn something every single time. And sometimes with certain SMEs, we arrive at a higher truth by even not being on the same page. That's why I'm valuing a conversation over a presentation at this event, right? Presentation information is going one way. Conversationally, there are things you guys are experiencing that would be good for us all to talk about, and for us all maybe even to decide on a way forward for the industry. So get in the room, right? Boom. All right, winning. Okay, I can confidently say that there's never been an event like this in our industry. And those of you who have been around the block No, I'm telling you the truth, right? So usually what we have in our industry is we have conventions, we have conferences, but we don't have hands-on events. This is going to be, and you can get a ticket for either day, but this is going to be a legitimate hands-on event, hard skills day, and a legitimate interactive second day, not just a one-way information highway. There ain't never been nothing like this, so come be part of history. This event is the fast lane when it comes to this event. This amazing weekend is the path of least resistance to high quality relationship building in the executive protection industry. There's folks that I've met at these events that I still talk to, that I still work with, that I still do things with, that we still make money together. So I'm creating an environment designed to supercharge your access and your success. Don't miss this event. If you're serious about your career and the people in this game, why wouldn't you come to this event, ladies and gentlemen? And finally, boom, let's do our careers together. It's almost like multiple events wrapped up into one event. You've got the hard skills day, the Protector Games day one, with the opportunity to train and get some certifications, followed by a mixer. And then on the second day, you will have access to 7 of our elite instructors. And we will spend the day together. And then we will go to the VIP Protector Party together and just relax and get to know each other and hang out. I am super stoked for this. So, boom. Now let's open up the floor for any questions. I'm going to send you guys real quick. Before I do that, though, get your questions ready. Before I do that, I want to send you guys, for getting through this presentation with me, 2 links. One's a link to the actual page, and the other one is a link to the, boom, 10% off discount for you guys for coming and hanging and spending this time with me and going through the Zoom changeover that we just went through, man, because that was not planned, right? But this is executive protection, so it is what we do, man. We flow with it. And let's see here. I'm going to screen share with you one more time. So this is the page that everyone else is going to go to. Sign up page. Buy tickets there. If you want to talk more about sponsorships, you can come in right here. Hit that first tab right there. Oh, well, they're doing the 10-minute thing again. All right, cool. So I sent you guys that link. If this goes off and we're not done, then I am going to just simply stay on this link. Just stay on this link and I'll come back in. All right, boom. So day one, digital replay. Everyone who is in attendance is going to get the digital replay. So if you buy any of these tickets, you're going to get access in our social media platform to the digital replay. You will have that forever. And I always do that for my live events so that you can pay attention. You don't have to worry about taking notes. And I just don't know if there's a lot of value to going to an event or even a training, and that information is just like whizzing past your head, right? And you're just trying to write down notes that you have to go back to later. I just believe in making sure you guys have a digital product that you can walk away with, that you can have for the rest of your life. So that's going to be anyone who does either of these levels. Now, if you're international and you really want to come and you can't make it, boom, there's your digital ticket level. Soft skills. So soft skill day only. This is if you just want to be there for the auditorium day, and you just want to do the soft skills, then you can come in at this ticket price and you can hang with us for the day and go to the VIP Protector Party. Or if you just can't get both days off. But I did put it on a Saturday and Sunday so you can get both days off, right? And then the hard skills day 1 and 2. So this is the full meal deal, and that's coming in at $427. And that's the full, you're with us for the weekend, the whole weekend, both the mixer and the party, or I should say the social. We're trying to keep it classy around here. And the whole deal. So that is the entire weekend. But wait, for you guys specifically, you have access to that special link that I sent you, which is EP Expo. This is an alumni link, so you guys aren't supposed to even have this. But since you're here tonight, I'm gonna make sure you have it. Boom, the 10% off, and we're gonna switch this link out in the next 24 hours. So you're gonna have to get it done. You're gonna have to get it done. You got 24 hours here, ladies and gentlemen, to go on ahead and hop in on this 10% off deal. Oh, get off my screen. This 10% off deal to hop in and take advantage of that. So That's the deal. So that second link I sent you guys is the link that will give you access to that discount. But either way, I'm excited to have you guys come and train with us. And I think the tickets are priced very fairly. All right. So we got 7 minutes here on this call. Let's see how these questions go. And if we're still ripping and running, then I'll just refresh the link and we can come back in. But I want to make sure you guys have these two links. I'm going to send it one more time. Okay.
Hey, Byron, I got a quick question.
What you got, brother?
What do you have for like hotel recommendations?
Yeah, we're locking down our room blocks right now. So we'll send those to you via email once you get through the paywall.
Thank you.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, we'll have room blocks, so you'll get a discount on that stuff as well.
Hey, Byron, it's Smitty here. Got a
What's
question
up,
for you.
Smitty? Well, good to see you again, man. What's up? It's been a while, brother.
Right. Kicking ass, taking names as always, brother. But
let's
on
go.
your tier 2 sponsorships, do those come with any admission tickets, or is it for that plus by admission? Either way is fine. Just kind of curious before I spend more than I have to.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, those sponsorships come with admission. I think it's like 1 to 2 tickets per, but get with me, bro. If you once you put your name in there, my assistant will reach out to you. Me and you will talk about that. That ain't no thing, man.
All right, cool. Yeah, me and Love will be there, brother. So
boom, what's up? I get to hang with Big Love, man. Yeah, let's go. All right.
Big Love here today too. I sent him the link. I said, get your ass on there, bro. So
let's go. I love it. Heck yeah.
Awesome, man. Good seeing you. And I probably won't be at May's Hard Skills. I found out it's my 20-year reunion, but I'll put in the one after that, send the 2 slots.
Okay. So, let's go, man. Let's take it to the next level. It's an honor to have you, bro. You guys killed it. And there's Big Love right there. I see him in the black shirt. Let's go. All right, gents. What else do we have? Boom. I live in Vegas, Nevada. Do you have any connections here so people can get into the field? Las Vegas, I have. Hey, Paul. No, we do inside of our network on the student level for sure. I would also suggest you hop into the Executive Protection Lifestyle website that I just showed you and throw that out there. So those are things we can talk about, on a different call or at another date. I have a question I made. I made the second interview your company, but couldn't upload my video because file too large. Okay. I'm not 100% sure what you're referring to, my man, but I'm going to stay on topic with this one. I would suggest you send an email to support@bravoresearchgroup.com to talk about that interview question. Any connections in Phoenix? All right, y'all, check it out. We're trying to talk about the EP Expo. The truth is I got connections all over the world, okay? All over the world. We got over 400 students in our network all over the world. So if you're trying to get in the game, come train with us. We'll give you access to that network, and I'll work for you the way I work for my students to make sure you achieve career success.
Hey, Byron, I got a quick one, man.
What you got?
Hey, it's not necessarily about the expo. Obviously, I can't make it because I'm out here in Colorado right now. I'm sorry. I wish I could. But I just wanted to know if you guys have made any progress with the either the post 9/11 or the voc rehab stuff for any of your courses.
Yeah, no, man, we haven't. In fact, let me just give y'all my calendar link so we can talk about the courses as well. We have not, we have, but it's not done yet. So that's a war that we're fighting with BSIS. It's not a war, but it's just a process.
Now, when it comes to the voc rehab, is it an hours issue? I understand what the issue is when it comes to the post 9/11, but with voc rehab, I didn't know that there was an hours requirement before they would pay for it.
I believe you still have to be cleared. Your school
Okay.
still has to jump through some hoops. They want to see that you have a certain facility size and all these different things. And we just got cleared through BSIS to do guard cards and explosive weapons permits. So once we stand that program up, then we can get into the military funding stuff. So
last one, man. The little one last thing. Is that cool? I don't want to.
Yeah.
The $97 kind of like ride along left seat right thing with you. Can we do that anytime? Because I mean I can come out there and do that anytime.
Are you talking about the digital ticket, the $97 ticket?
Is that digital? I thought that was like a follow along with you.
Yeah, so the
Is that digital?
$97.
Okay, that's not in person.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's like a digital ticket. So you get the digital product after the event.
Okay. All right. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no worries. If you guys have questions about the league and school, I just put my calendar link in the chat. So you guys can hop on that as well to discuss courses and doing our careers together that way. Awesome. Let's see. We got any other questions about the event, y'all? Just submitted tier 2 sponsorship. My man, Smitty, I'll see you there. Boom. Scott, welcome, man. It's going to be good. Yo, I see it. My man, you just came through and just got it, man. I got the notification right here. My man, that's what's up.
You know it, brother.
Outstanding. I love it.
I had a question, Byron.
Oh, what's up, Chris? Good to see you, bud. It's been a while, man. Like this morning, huh?
Yes, sir.
In the chat,
Hey,
too.
is there a cutoff date on the ticket sales, on the purchases?
As we get closer, it's going to be, so we're going to cap it at the first 100 people through here. Actually, I should have said that. And then we're going to reassess whether we can take more, especially for the hard skills day. The second day, it doesn't matter as much. We can add more chairs. Or we can find a bigger venue if we need to. But the hard skills day, running the average shooting competition with 100 folks goes from about 8 a.m. to 2 or 3. So we don't want that to get too crazy.
Got it.
Yeah, we're looking at least 100 people on day 1, and then we'll reassess.
Understood. Thank you.
Bodies. Good to see you, bro. See you in the gym tomorrow, Pryor. What's up?
Sure. I'll be there.
Heck yeah. Cool, man.
Hey, Byron.
Hey, what's up, Nas? Good to see you, buddy.
Oh, good to see you as well. Just a quick question for the people who are coming from abroad, international-wise.
Yeah.
Can we get onto the circuit to get connected?
Mm-hmm.
Or should we get connected in other ways? Is there any ideas?
Yeah, man. So definitely if you guys have to do the digital ticket because it's quite a jump to get out here. You guys will be added to the group on our platform on Executive Protection Lifestyle. So you'll still be part of it. If there's a way for me to stream in there, I would love to stream it live and then give you guys the actual product once it's published. We've done that before at some of my events where we've streamed it live so people can literally kind of be part of the event while it's happening. So that's something that we're looking at. It's just a little bit sophisticated with this new platform. But you'll still have all the contact info and all the access to everyone who's at the event for purchasing your ticket for sure.
No problem. So obviously, I'm really wanting to come over for a while now. You know that. It's just I was having problems with the coming over with the some of the tickets, some of the visa problems. But I'm still 110% on it. I don't mind paying the full whack. But as long as I'm there networking with yourself, all the other colleagues, that is the main thing,
And so we'll get it.
Was one of the best things I've ever did.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you so much.
No, thank you, man. That means a whole lot, man. It's really beautiful to hear that. And Will Geddes is from, your side of the world, so might not be a bad idea to shake his hand and all those things, man. So I appreciate you, Nas. It's always an honor to see you, man. Much love and respect. And if you're trying to get into the U.S., bro, just go to Mexico and walk across, bro. Just, walk across, man. Yeah, that's what everybody else is doing now. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Hey, just let me know when you walk across. I'll get you through the shelter, bro. I got you in El Paso.
You already got a ride.
Don't go to McAllen. Come to El Paso. I'll get you in.
Yeah, you already got a ride, man. Drop him a pin. Let's put a pin in it. Yeah, man. The networking is happening already.
That's it. That's
awesome.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
You got it. Boom. Awesome. Sweet. Anything else running through you guys' mind before I wind this bad boy up?
Yeah, Byron, how you going?
Oh, there he is, man. That's what's up, man. My Aussie. You guys watch out for this guy. He's Australian, but he can actually shoot like.
No, I'm not. No, I don't. No.
He's joking.
But, I might take up that offer to go into Mexico and then walk in, man. That'll be awesome.
There you go. Everyone's doing it these days, man. Everyone's doing it.
Just to just a question in relation to, I know you gave me a sponsorship pack, but the potential sponsor that wants to sponsor the event wants to know if they can get either a direct number or something just to contact you. So obviously they're US based. Yeah. So I think we had this chat before. So if I can try and get a direct number from you, and then I can pass it on to them and then contact you in relation to sponsoring the event.
You got my number, bro. You got my number right there in WhatsApp. Take that number and give it to him.
Is that all right?
Tonight.
Okay, I just need to get that permission first, and then
I appreciate it, bro. Ominous dominance, weapons free.
Weapons free. Amen. Yeah. I was going to ask about the accommodation, but that's been answered. So yeah, most definitely going to see everyone there on the 11th and 12th. So
heck yeah,
it's going to be good. Yeah. All right, mate. Thank you.
Let's go. Cheers. Boom. Good stuff, man. Everybody's coming together. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. I mean, that vibe that we get at the Protector Symposiums where, I mean, it's the end of the event. Everyone's standing there. We're all circling up, and no one wants to leave. That's what this is going to be like, man. And I can't wait. We're going to be at the VIP Protector Social. I'm trying to call it a social instead of a party because it's more classy. And we will just have had a great weekend, and guys will have certs, guys will have bragging rights, guys will have a good time. And, this is how things get done in this game. This is how relationships get forged. And, one of the biggest things for me is having a peer group in the industry. When I need things, I have guys that I've come up in the game with that I know I can reach out to. A couple of the SMEs are guys that I came up in the game with. Charles Law was literally one of my best employers I ever had, so it's super awesome for me to be able to give him a platform. Every one of these guys you can find in the Executive Protection Lifestyle podcast playlist. So if you guys are like, you want to, just listen to one of the guys and see, and kind of see what they're about and then go to the Executive Protection Lifestyle podcast, scroll through on my website, and you'll get to hear every single one of them had a bomber episode though. I mean, basically all I did was go back through the year and be like, who just killed it on the podcast, and we're going to have a live episode in front of you guys and answer your guys' questions. So, man, Executive Protection Wine Mixer, Smitty. Man, it's an honor hanging with you guys. If you have anything else for me, feel free to ask in the next few minutes. I look forward to hanging with every single one of you guys and shaking your hands and just spending time with you. If you've ever been to my school or any of the other events, my whole entire vibe when I'm there is to spend time with you guys. That's just kind of like finally I get to just hang with the people that support what we do, that really believe in the game, that share the same vision, because if you've been around the industry, you've seen different types, we're the types that want to have hard skills and soft skills. And that's why I put this whole event together that way. We're the type that are all about bringing everyone together and us doing awesome careers together by the grace of God. You know what I'm saying? So those things are super important to me. And it's really awesome to see that the brand attracts people who are like that. It's not that we're the biggest. It's not that we're the baddest. It's not that we're the best. It's not that there's no space for anyone else to do their thing. Everything in our industry has its place. But what we're doing is in alignment with the vision here. And it's just so nice to be in a room and to train with and to hang out and to forge relationships with people who are on that same page, who want to be as advertised, who want to train, and who are all about, just being together and doing our careers together. So protection's more than just a job. It's a lifestyle, y'all. Y'all got any last minute saved rounds?
I have a question.
There it is. Send it.
I have a PPO out here in Southern California.
Yes, sir.
My name is AJ at Checkside. You and I have a few not the acquaintance, few Marines, friends that know you, but you don't know me, so I know them. They speak very highly of you, and I'm trying to get a one-on-one with you. I can also, there's some sponsorship stuff too, but being fairly new in this business, but I've been legally, now I have the license and everything.
Nice.
I've been trying to get a meeting with you. I don't know how I could do that. I understand you have like a 20-minute or 30-minute one-on-one meeting or something where I can connect with you.
Yes, sir. So I put my sales call link in the chat right there. So just grab that up. If you want to hop on a quick Zoom meeting like this. I'm doing a lot more of these days because I'm pushing to fill up, one, this event, and then two, fill up the seats for our school this year. So I have the next few weeks where I can actually make myself available. So yeah, brother, it would be an honor to talk with you and see how I can serve you, man, and support you and join forces with you.
For sure. Well, I'll do that for sure. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
It's an honor, brother. 100%.
Honor, brother. Honor as well. God bless. Semper Fi.
God bless and Semper Fi, man. I love it. Awesome. Heck yeah, y'all. You all right, Smitty? That almost looks like a doctor's office, bro. You good? You do all right?
Yeah, it's my home office, brother.
Okay. I saw some things. Okay, there you go. I saw some things in the background. Yeah. Like, my dude, all right, you do this. You know, blood, what you doing?
Hey, hit me up for that Texas license, brother.
Yeah, that's coming. 100%. Awesome, you guys. Well, it's been such an honor, such a privilege. Looking forward to having more good times and really making this industry a better place by creating more competent agents who are all about cooperation over competition and doing more together. So with no further ado, gentlemen, God bless, Semper Fi, and good night. Boom. Quick shout out to our sponsor, Staccato, my first pistol sponsor. I've been sponsored by a lot of companies, right, over the years, but when it comes to pistol, that's my bread and butter. Pistol is something I believe in. I'm a competitive shooter. We're shooting anywhere from 800 rounds a month type of thing, right? So Staccato, being what I believe is one of, if not the most complete handguns you can put in your hand. It's got every component that a handgun could have, should have. They're actually extremely dependable now that they've made some changes, and these things are straight up tack drivers. If you're looking for a pistol that will do as much of the work for you as a piece of hardware can, obviously you have to have the marksmanship and all the different things, but different guns perform at different levels. And I want to say that Staccato is one of, by far, for sure, take it from a competitive shooter, we're shooting the highest volumes of rounds constantly right now. Not used to have a background guy, but like right now, when you go shoot, you're gonna see certain brands. Staccato is one of, if not the highest performing firearm that is both CCW, duty ready, and also competitive ready. So I want to give them a shout out. If you guys are looking for a good handgun to build your skills on top of, go check out Staccato. Much love and respect. Boom. When it comes to the technology you use to protect your home, there's nothing better than Deep Sentinel, AI-driven, human-monitored technology that will keep you and your family safe for the same price you're paying for whatever Ring doorbell system you have. Check out Deep Sentinel. It's such an honor to join forces with these guys. They should be in every single house in the world. Get real-time Overwatch for you and your loved one. And for 10% off, depending on when you're watching this, don't forget to use code Byron at checkout. Boom. And to support this podcast, go to executiveprotectionlifestyle.com and contribute to our Patreon account. That Patreon account is what helps me make this podcast possible, contributing to this brand, what we're doing here, making it so that I can bring better guests on, making it so that we can plan more events and just expand the contribution to the private security industry and also to making America a safer place. Do whatever you can, contribute whatever you can, because it makes all of these things possible. Thanks for those contributions.